So our biggest goal as we looked at laying out this community unity campaign was the whole idea is we're in this together as we look at a way to safely return to operations, but also let our communities recover, let our businesses recover. A big story of Jefferson County has always been our teamwork and collaboration with various partners. We started a program called Back to Business. This was a collaboration between our Economic Development Group and a Small Business Development Center out of UW-Whitewater. We recommend following the WEDC guidelines to safely reopen, and we would like businesses to market, hey, we are taking those precautions to be good community partners. And so as a whole, our message as part of this program has been, how do we stay safely reopened so our communities and our businesses continue to recover and thrive?
The goal early on was that no business would fall permanent victim to this pandemic, and that is a goal we continue to strive for.
As we look at the economic impacts of our communities, obviously one of the biggest things that we looked at was our revenue streams related to taxes. So we've taken measures to reduce our spending and to proactively look at the future to ensure we have a balanced budget, not only in 2020, but as we look at the 2021 budget season.
You know, the strategies for businesses revolve around all these things we talk about. Masking, physical distancing, plenty of cleaning, good hand washing. And there's a whole variety of strategies that you can take to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus.
Well, it's really important that people who have symptoms get tested, and they can do that a variety of ways. They can go to their provider. There are also community testing sites in around the state, and those are listed on the Department of Health Services website. The public health nurses hold their hand the whole way, and people have said words like they're awesome, they're so caring. If we call, answer the phone. You will be treated with dignity and respect.
So with testing for COVID-19, basically there's two types of testing. One is a testing for the actual virus, and that's usually done with a swab. That test is usually used in the context of we're worried you have an infection. You're having symptoms, so we want to know if you have the COVID infection. The other kind of test that's available is antibody testing, and it's not measuring the actual virus, but it's measuring our body's response to the virus.
And just a reminder of some of the symptoms: runny nose, scratchy sore throat, muscle aches, chills, fever of 100.4 or more, loss of taste or smell, and a cough, chest pain, or shortness of breath. So it's very important for people to stay home if they are ill. Very important. Do not go to work and say, I don't feel well. And stay home, call in, let them know, figure out if you need to be tested and what the next steps are.
So the courthouse has been open since the beginning of this. We thought it was important to maintain the center of government be open during this time, but we did have restrictions. We encourage folks to utilize some of our on-paying options, and we can encourage people to continue to look out of opportunities to call in ahead, ask for appointments, and to look at safeguards in place that you feel comfortable with. We will find a way to provide the services that you need, whether it's in person, by phone, by email, or virtually as we go forward.
We've also installed hand sanitizer throughout our park system, in our buildings, and a cleaning schedule where when you're entering a room for a meeting, you know that meeting room needs to be cleaned or has been cleaned. And those are things we'll continue to evaluate as the virus necessitates.
How do we do this together? And we've had great success of people being respectful, supporting their local communities, supporting their local businesses. It was the spirit of the collaboration that was in place pre-COVID that continued to take place and grow during COVID. And that's what's going to help us as we recover coming out of this to be in a stronger position going forward as multiple communities within Jefferson County.